Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope you're having a nice, whatever it is, wherever you are. So, for those of you who, weren't there for the conclusion of the last stream, or, didn't see my community tab post or anything about it, I really don't want to have to do this, in terms of, like, I wish that this didn't have to happen, but my power went out with the last 2-ish hours of the run left. And I was really, really hoping to do it all in one sitting, because I felt like doing the game, like, in a day, it was a big deal for me to not just do it in a day in terms of, like, you know, I'm going to beat this game in a day as in under 24 hours, but I wanted to do it in one sitting to prove it was possible. And the fact that my power went out, like, I lose power, like, 3 times a year, maybe. The fact that it just so happened to land on that day was an incredible run of bad luck. But, how do you lose power? Is this like a general question? I don't actually know what the source of the power outage was. I was never told. And, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily need to know why it happened, but horrendous, horrendous bad luck. So, I'll admit, this doesn't really feel like a victory. Like, I'm going to finish the run out. I managed to set the timer back up for where we cut off. Fortunately, Blue Gem in the Discord just sent me a screenshot of what the timer was at when we started Whispers. So we're going to go from there, and we're going to try and finish out. But I'll admit, like, this fucking sucks, and I'm really disappointed this is how this is going, because I really wanted to do it in one sitting just to prove that I could do it. And I absolutely think it could have been done. But, you know, that's just how it went, I guess. So I'm sorry for everyone who had been there since the beginning that isn't going to be here for this. Because I know that I'm doing this at, like, a weird off hour. The truth is I just want to get this done so I don't think about it anymore. Because it's hard to not, like, be upset by something like this, right? And I don't really want to think about it anymore. I just want to get it out of the way. So, we got live split set back up. I'm going to have to stop this long, even if it is absolutely peak. But, so, let me double check. I think I just fixed my, yeah, okay. So we are going to go ahead. Oh, I should also mention, the delay on the stream is probably going to be longer than normal. I'm messing with my settings a bit to try and improve the quality of the video for, when I make it a video. So I mentioned that last time, but it's probably going to be a little bit worse this time around. I've changed things a little bit more. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and start the timer once more. I also will say that because my objective last time was to do this in one day, I will not be doing my mastery rank test. I will not be partaking in anything that requires more than a day. I just realized I'm skipping the intro sequence of the quest now, aren't I? Ah, fuck. That's gonna mean I'm technically saving time, because I'm not doing the intro with Lloyd. I don't know what the timestamp was when we started this part. Huge time save? Shit, maybe. Power outage time save? You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it from here. I kind of wish that I'd have to play through the intro again, because that was like 5 minutes of walking that I'm technically skipping now, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. I didn't think honestly, I didn't either. I assumed because of the fact that my game crashed that I was going to have to do the entire quest segment again. Hold on. We're going to do a minor time loss because I messed up my chat formatting again. I can't read it very well because it's too far from my face, and there isn't an option on YouTube to flip the layout so that the chat is on the left side as opposed to the right. So I have to do it this way. Anyways. You better lose time? True. I'll lose time somewhere. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm on it. I'm on it. But yeah, like I said, I feel really bad. Like, I don't want to spend too much of this stream mauling about how the other one went. Like, I still want to have fun, obviously. But I feel really bad for everyone who was here for the, you know, behemoth, like, combined 15.5 hours of the last stream that aren't going to be here now. Because I know that this stream is not going to, you know, have the same viewership behind it because of the fact that it's just at such a weird time compared to the last one. So it's, you know, I'm sorry for everyone who isn't going to be here for the conclusion of this, that it stuck it out since the beginning. I will remember all of the cool kid role players. I'll say that much at least. You will be remembered. Chat loss, deadass. Okay. Now this time I hope my power doesn't go out when I pick up the book and walk into the room, right? Got to wait for Lloyd to talk here. So I made the joke the other day that when I picked it up it was the Bible. And that kind of got me thinking about something. Did anyone else here grow up, like, Christian enough that you know what Bible Man is? Does anyone else here know what I'm talking about? Because there was, like, a plot point. I guess it wasn't a plot point, more of, like, a recurring thing in Bible Man that always confused me, even as a kid. Like, Bible Man's, like, a villain of the week type of show. Well, it was more like movies. But in Bible Man, there was this kind of recurring thing where Bible Man would just say Bible verses, and then God would just, like, do what he asked for. Hold on, I gotta cost the taxpayer money. Give me a second. Anyways, you know, as is tradition. But, that looked expensive. But so, Bible Man would, like, say Bible verses, and then, like, God would just do stuff for him, and I always thought that was really weird, because, like, typically in Christian media, right, it's kind of, okay, this fucker better not take my power out again. Wait, okay, he was bald temporarily, but his hair came back. Could you hurry it up, please? Okay, can we get through this room without my power going out? I think we're okay. Anyways. But Bible Man, like, a big point of Christian media, right, especially, like, for children, is that, you know, it's about, like, service to God. That's a big part of the Christian religion, right? At least from what I remember growing up, was that it's about, like, being a servant of God, right? But Bible Man, like, wielded God as a weapon, almost? And I always thought that was really weird. Like, even as a kid, I'm like, why is God listening to this random dude when he's like, you know, he'll be fighting a villain and they'll be like, you know, binding their definitely not a lightsabers, and Bible Man will, you know, hit him with like Romans 12:10, I just shit yourself. And then God would just make the villain shit themselves. That's the type of shit that happens in Bible Man, like, pretty regularly. And it's like, what is... This doesn't seem like it would be like what we would be advocating for. Why does Bible Man wield God like a weapon like that? I don't know. I just think it's fucking... I think it's weird, and I thought it was weird as a kid, even. I mean, I watched the show when I was like, I don't know, like 10 or 11, and I still even then was like, what the fuck? You're saving 3 minutes? I'll have to make sure to waste 3... Train time loss. Oh my god. I just got fucking Ikora raid back to the grave. All right, the twink has awoken.
A Tenno, a deserter, presumably.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
There's a war going on.
Not anymore, brother.
So, the war too is just a memory.
Back to the grind, yeah, pretty much. Slow ass walking time loss. Yeah, this is officially twink time loss. Thank you, Slime. Type the joke. You're probably going to see this a little bit late, but right as I said it, Slime posted their message. All right, it's time. You guys know that GIF of like the baby like eating the camera, and then it says "You died" in Dark Souls text. That's what I think of whenever I walk into this thing. This is now the second time in this run I've gotten bored, which is a little bit concerning. I like how the music just abruptly stopped. Dude, the lighting in the Sanctum looks so good before it gets broken. That recent D2 reference? Well, my friend Phoenix plays the game, so they just told me about it. More time lost. Hurry it up. Revival progress ongoing. Honestly, my favorite moment of this entire quest, I'm not even kidding, is talking to Tagfer. Because of this line. Extreme depression. Every time people get to this part of the quest and read that, they laugh. It's not even supposed to be funny, I don't think, but it just comes off as hilarious. Alright, if we're speedrunning, I don't care about Fibonacci. Hello, Lloyd. Depression time loss. He's just like me for real.
One might say. Albrecht left a great
Logging his cool dedicant? Jesus.
complete. The vessels are unfinished, like a book one might one day return to. Operable, barely.
I don't know how to tell you this, Lloyd, but
Sequence
the
dictates
Kuva's effects are setting in from the war within. It's getting to me. I'm getting shakes. I need more. I'm suffering withdrawal symptoms after my power went out.
it can be.
Now I've had a day without the Kuva. I need it.
Just you are.
I need it. Hook me back up to the Ascaris, Lloyd. Hook me back up to the Ascaris. Give me something. Do you have any drugs on this computer? Oh, fuck yeah, that's the good stuff. That shit just killed me. This is what it's like to fucking shoot up heroin. It just took me out.
This isn't right. The transference stream.
Passing out time loss. Alright, I can skip this. Oh, nope, that's gonna get me copyright claimed. Nope, nope, oh shit. That's gonna get me copyright claimed. I have to skip it as fast as possible. Did you split save? No, my splits are all gone. You're able to enter into the live split when your timer starts. But all of my old splits are gone, which sucks because I stopped showing them on screen after a while because I was saving it for the very end. But yeah, I remember during TennoCon 2024, they were like, "Oh yeah, if you're a content creator, you're safe. Don't worry, we've edited this." Nah, you still got copyright claimed, dude. My TennoCon stream this year got content ID claimed because of the covers of the songs that they had. Also, real talk, I very much wish that we would have done more with this location. This subway entrance is so cool, and you can see, you know, like there's the moon out there. This place is just neat. I wish we would have done more with it. Okay, question. Wait, I'm curious. So the timer says 11:54. If I just wait, this is how we're going to make up for the 3 minutes. If I just wait, will it actually pass, or is it just stuck? I don't think it's moving. You mean Lua? It's still called the moon, right? Alad still refers to it as the moon. I don't think it's moving forward. Timer time loss. Look, I've accidentally saved 3 minutes. I have to lose time somewhere, right? I'm logging on to YouTube.
They found me. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Andrade. Follow him into hell. If you
Honestly, something that I think is a little bit sad, you might have noticed it there, but there's a lot of stuff with the Palm, too, that you actually don't get to, like, play around with. Do I actually... Can I just avoid fighting these guys? Pacifist Arthur playthrough. Well, for now, I guess. I don't know if I can continue this in 1999, because once I get to the Hex, I think you have to do an exterminate mission, but... This is the Pacifist Arthur. I like how they all just have question marks over their head. They're level 5? It's so pretty. Yeah, the volumetric fog runs like shit, and on my PC at least, but it does look very good. I don't think the developers, like, expected you to do this. It'll probably make me kill them all at the end. It's been more than a day. Yeah, I know. My power went out. It was completely out of my control that the run ended. And unfortunately, I couldn't just pick it back up when my power came back on because it took 3 hours, and I kind of have a job, so I had to go to bed because I still needed to, you know, go to that today. Oh yeah, I have to eliminate remaining enemies. That's cringe. Kill him. Job? Yes, very unfortunate. Three hours? Yeah, my power was out for about 3 hours. When it came back, it was like, I think 7 or 8 in the morning. And I was just like, I can't stay up. Like, I worked today. I was already pushing it with my estimated amount of time. Previously, I was expecting to be done at around 6 a.m. So I was already pushing it with that, right, previous amount. So when my power came back on, I just took a shower and went to bed. I was like, fuck this. I can't go back to the run. I just, like, if I didn't work the next day, I probably honestly would have, but fuck you, Entrati. I don't give a shit. Now, fortunately for me, I still have under the you are late time loss. Yeah, true. But because of the fact that I, you know, go to my place of employment, if you'd prefer, yeah, I wasn't able to keep pushing. Like I said, I'm very sad because I was fully motivated to do it. Like I was locked in on I will finish this run in one sitting. But
I smashed the casket for nothing. It followed him anyway.
Sorry, Lloyd.
Creatures. It seems
How's it going? Well, I'm disappointed that I have to pick this up, but we're finishing the run out. So I know it's been longer than a day, but I still have... If you look at the timer, right, I'm still beating the game in under 24 hours, which was kind of the objective in a more synthesized way. I really wanted to do it all in one sitting, but... And I'm gonna be honest, this is, yeah, Twink Anger time loss, but I feel like if anyone here wants to do this challenge, don't do it in one sitting. I'd recommend breaking it up into multiple sittings and just using a timer to keep track. Because doing it in one sitting, like, that has, like, a significant physical toll on you, right? Dude, I was exhausted. I didn't eat the entire time I was live. And you shouldn't do that, right? Don't play a video game for 15.5 consecutive hours with no breaks. Because that's a terrible idea, and you shouldn't do that. Oh, right, I don't have it here. Using your splits. I was really hoping I'd keep the splits, too, because I wanted to use them for the video, to put them as, like, the timestamps. But, I think I'm going to, like, when I rewatch it, I'm going to write down all of the timestamps for when the splash screens appear, and I'm going to use those as my timestamps. But what if playing video games for 15 hours a day is your... Yeah, I don't even care about the meme. Your job. Hold on, let me just... Job. Anyways, so... Shut up, bitch.
Doesn't that grimoire feel a little light?
But yeah. If it was my job, then I don't know, maybe, but I don't think I'll ever be successful enough on YouTube to do this as my career, so... The real question is in the modern job market, can you do anything well enough that it becomes your career? No one wants to hire you no matter what at this point. Could have been in the summoning Salt video. Listen, I don't know that people could easily beat the game faster than I did. I made a lot of big mistakes. But, like, I'm going to be honest with you all. This isn't something I really want to ever attempt again. I feel like, personally, this is the type of thing that you can do once and still have it feel fresh and exciting and fun, right? I don't think I can ever really do this again. You can work for Lockheed Martin as a career? Yeah, maybe as a fucking blast test dummy. But I feel like this is not going great. Maybe I should have switched back to Volt, actually. He is my GOAT. What are you doing? Advanced tactics? What the fuck? I need to get rid of the fucking overguard so I can stun them. But we run 100% of games. Like, here's the thing. If you are running like in a known category, I still think it can be exciting for your audience. But for me personally, and for the type of community that this game occupies, I don't think it would be fun or exciting for me to do this again. This is the kind of thing that I would like to try and only really do once, because I don't think I'll ever have this much fun with it if I did it another time. It determines you beating the game. Okay, the meme is already... I know that you're probably asking this in good faith, Pure Carnage, but I've received this question so many times that I can never tell if someone is actually, like, trolling when they ask it or not. But I'm going to assume you're asking in good faith. The criteria is beating every quest in the main story quest section of the Codex, of which we have 3 left. We have Whispers in the Walls, we have the Lotus Eaters, and we have the Hex. Are you even having fun? I was having fun. Now that I have broken this up into multiple sittings, I'll admit that I kind of feel like my run was a failure, but I'm going to do my best to be a good sport about it and finish it anyways. Because even though I feel like I failed on some sense, it wasn't my fault. And I think that just ending my aspirations for this now would be really lame. So my goal is just like pick up the pieces, finish it out as best I can, and go from there. It's insane. My run was on pace to finish the game somewhere between 17 and 18 hours, which would have been one sitting. And honestly, depending on how long the old piece is, it might be possible to do this challenge even with the old piece coming out. We'll have to see how long the quest is, though. It's crazy, by the way. Yeah, deadass. Your power wouldn't have gone out. So funnily enough, when my power came back, I had like an hour left, and I just logged onto my main account and bought it. Not on this account, obviously, but on my main account I did. Because I realized I had forgotten. I was like, well, damn, I guess I'm not going to get the 4% progress towards the Cygna's Pity. And then it was like, oh shit, my power's back. Before I go to bed, I should probably just grab that so I don't forget. Did you... This little bastard has so much health on his arms. I have, like, no elemental mods right now. I just gotta break them off. I'm running low on energy, too. I probably should be using, 14 hours for a world record. And that's, you know, that's fair, but I feel like Breath of the Wild speedruns are a lot more interesting than a Warframe speedrun would be, right? At least from a new account. Did you just sit in the dark for 3 hours? What was I supposed to do otherwise? Like, I was on my phone primarily because my power was out. I couldn't even so much as, like, read a book because I needed to conserve my phone battery. So, like, yeah, I just, like, hung out in the dark for 3 hours. What else was I supposed to do? Was power outage an intended part of the run? No. But yeah, I feel like this shit sucks. Thank you, Cool Dad. I'm glad you're coming back to this stream just to hate on me more. I respect the dedication. Commune with the spirits. Might be necessary, honestly. Might be necessary. But I was in the wrong tab. Classic gamer moment, to be honest. But I do hope, like, my kind of hope with this is once I actually make the video on it, which is going to be a big challenge, to be honest. And to everyone who's a member, I'm going to, like, lean on you guys a lot for feedback on it, kind of like I did with the Astronomy of Warframe, to be like, okay, does this work? Because it's so beyond my normal content style. But I want to try and make this video kind of like there was a video I had seen that kind of inspired me with the approach I want to take. I don't know who made it. If anyone knows who made it, please let me know. But it was a video where a guy was doing a playthrough of a Minecraft horror mod, and as he was playing through it, he would have the footage of him playing the mod interspersed with footage of him talking about it in retrospect, like his present self talking about it. And I was like, that actually could be a really good idea or like way to frame this. Because I did that with the slide kick video, and I think it worked okay, but I want to try and like really solidify that style of having more distinct moments between like past me and present me, basically. So I'm a sycophantic yes man. Okay, how do I read this? Welcome to Cool Kid. How do I read this name?
We have nothing to worry
Len?
about.
How do I pronounce the G? And there's not a hard G or a soft G? I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. This is what a coming home from a long shift at your J word, your job, if you will, does to you. Hold on, I have to speak with Lloyd. Twink time loss. Do I know? I don't know who that is. Kagamine? Who the fuck is Len Kagamine, and why are you their fridge? Wasn't it a foggy forest? I think it was. What was it called? Because I'd seen my friend Zayak play it too, where it's like you have like this creature that just like progressively messes up the world more and more. A Vocaloid. Oh, okay. That explains why I don't know it. offensive to us D2 and Warframe players. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real with my audience. Look, facts don't care about your feelings. Thank you, Tagfer. I've already been in this quest for 20 minutes. Dude, I'm fucking bleeding time. Holy shit, I gotta lock in.
So, the Carvia have
I give you money? I'm sorry for you, Zayak, but thank you for the 10 months.
Very well. Proceed to the
Hurry it
next
up, hurry it up. I just
section.
I'm bleeding time because I'm getting distracted.
That
Become immune to the power outage. I tried to shield gate it, dude. I tried to shield gate it, but the problem is that unfortunately the power outage dealt toxin damage. It rocked my shit. I don't know what else to say. It rocked my shit. Oh, okay. Robin just oh right, shit, I forgot. You go through the other door in the quest. Fucking door time loss. I think this is isn't this our second door time loss? Fuck this game. There's all 3 seconds.
Giglyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type
Okay, yeah, Robin just sent me. It's by Diazol, is I think that name? The not very scary Minecraft horror mod. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think that's right. Can I just pay YouTubers out of pocket? If you ever want to watch the commentary videos, honestly, they're totally supplemental. I mentioned the thing with, like, this video, needing help from members. That's because members get it first. They get it first by a day, and then it comes out for everyone else. And I'm going to be honest, that's kind of a shitty deal for the members, because they pay me to be my quality control, basically. I ask them for help when I'm making things. So, the production commentaries are mostly just me watching a video and talking about it. If that type of content interests you, my current plan... I talked about this in the prior stream, but my current plan is that whenever I progress enough in my career to receive a full-time job, then YouTube memberships are going to be dropped to $1 so that people can still use the unique emotes, because you can't have the emotes without them.
You are his demon, not mine.
I'm sorry, I forgot that this guy tweaked out for a second there. Anyways, but so if I was to go full-time and like progress in my career to that point, because I would be not uploading nearly as much, my plan would be to drop membership prices to $1, and then all of the members exclusive content would just become publicly available at that point. The memberships would just be for the emotes, because you can't do anything, or you can't have those emotes without memberships being a system on YouTube, and I wouldn't want to get rid of them, so... I'm not familiar with the YouTubers you're talking about, Robin, but I'll have to look into them. Get to fight a vessel at some point. Well, considering that there's the Hunhulis or whatever that was shown off in the old Peace trailer, I think there's a decent chance. Ah, yes, the good old cuck emote. God bless. You don't know Mitten Squad? No, I do not. Computer time loss. Okay, if anyone is in the chat that's a member, can we get a few of the cuck emojis just for the fun of it? I'm seeing a few. I feel like I'm like Ludwig. Let's up those numbers. If we, just some chat emotes in general. Just hit me with some of the membership emotes. Hell yeah. Thank you, everyone. Man, that really puts in perspective for me how big the chat delay is this time around. I'm gonna have to go back to ultra low latency mode after this. My footage will look like shit, but I don't even care. The interaction is like, I don't know, almost 10 seconds slower now. I force onto it. I think that's probably part of it. It's weird though, because they were also like a sentient weapon. Honestly, crackpot theory, I wonder if the Hunhulis was a sentient, like, taken over vessel. But I have zero evidence for this. I just think it's cool. For killing his power? Wait, that was your fault? Fuck you. I'm guessing I need far fewer keys for the quest version, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is way easier. Each kill's worth 4%, when normally it's worth, like, 1%. Why is that the fuck emote? So, my friend Rose, she's the artist who drew my profile picture and a lot of stuff for this channel, and we've been friends since, like, high school. she made a video. I think it was called, like, When Someone Commissions You Often, and that was how she represented me, was that little freak of nature. It didn't have a name originally. I think she just called the file Cursed Floppa. And so, is he in a weird spot? Because normally he's up here, right? Okay, yeah. Necromite time loss. But... So, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even in the speedrunner mindset anymore. I'm really, like, fucking this up, because I'm just focusing on reading my chat. Anyways, so, when she made that video and made that little character, I didn't think a ton of it, but then at some point, in the Discord, Salus posted in the moderator chat, every hotel room has the cuck chair image. So I thought it'd be funny to just put that little freak in the cuck chair, and I reposted that back, and everyone thought it was really funny, so people just started calling him Cuck from that point forward because of that edit. And that's just kind of where it went. I also have a version of that image where it's that, it's the titular Cuck, but it just says, if you ever feel safe, remember that I'm out there.
You should have left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you
Shut up.
keep on picking.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. The titular Cuck. Alright, I got the thing.
Excellent.
Netrocell looks very, very different. No slash dash time loss. Actually true, hold on. I should be optimizing, hold on. My speedrunner game is weak. I'm really not in the mindset anymore after last night. I'm losing my sauce. Dude, I'm washed and it's been less than a day. I'm washed and it's been less than a day. There we go. There we go. Now we're making up for time. Now we're speedrunning. Now we're speedrunning. Hello, Lloyd. Another twink time loss inbound.
Thank you. A moment, please.
L time loss reset. True. Trill Voca time save. Since the washing-ish. I'm guessing this run's gonna end somewhere in the 17-hour range. This quest actually does have a little, or like a decent bit of it left, from what I remember. Hurry it up, hurry it up. Who gave this cat a bath? It's like when we were doing, when I was playing on Uranus and it kept having me go under the water. It's like life or bath for Cool Kid 369. The answer was bath. They would not stop making me swim.
Forced him to destroy the device after I had gone, and why I could never say the words.
Hurry it up, Albrecht. I don't care. This is Yowie time loss. This is fucking Yowie time loss.
If I had remained in the Deimos
Hurry it up. Hurry it up.
Lloyd would
Fist
never
bump?
have
Hell
been
yeah.
safe.
Dap me up, Lloyd.
Him. You know of what I said.
Biggest time loss in history? Yeah, new
So
quest
I
time
retreated
loss.
to the only place in
Kevin
history
369's coming back?
where
Oh,
that
hell no.
entity could not easily follow. To draw his greedy
There is no
eye
old man
away
Yowie
from
skip.
Lloyd.
Okay, someone needs to discover Yowie skip.
To know
I just have to say you're in mash left click. Where is Yowie skip? Where is Yowie skip? Can someone develop this tech, please?
craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in the computer's memory. Complete the Kalimos sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right.
I don't care.
Find me.
Catastrophic Yowie time loss.
The skin of a...
Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Okay, please tell me that this doesn't require like a billion fucking things. Shut up. Oh, it's just the Voca.
You don't wanna be
Yes, 0-second rush build time. Yes! Rush build time save. Rush build time save.
The Jahu Gargoyle.
Jahu?
Bring it
That's
back
not how
here
it's
and-
pronounced. I'm manifesting it with my fucking brain. Currently going through a Yowie skip as we speak. I mean in the game. Oh shit, hold on. distraction skip or a distraction time
Robert
loss.
may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and
I don't remember asking. There's Yowie time skip, or rather that's Twink time skip. I could actually shut him up that time. Pay to win speedrun is real. It was zero platinum. Hello, Fibonacci. Find the Yowie skip. I have to optimize. Yowie skip.
where did that come from? Identify yourself.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the Nora punishment arc that happened in Whisper or in War Within, I would be Nora skipping way more often.
The fish with the big brain. Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we?
Like, if I was to ever have someone do this stuff, like, I will say, if anyone here attempts this run and is braver than me, it might be worth, like, labbing beforehand, doing quest replays. What can you safely Nora skip?
Just as he used
Because Nora Punish lost me, like, 2 or 3 minutes, because it soft-locked my game, and then I had to sit through the cutscene again. What a Nora skip is? So, Nora skip is a really common piece of Warframe tech for, shut up. So here's Nora skip. What you do is if someone is talking and you need to skip their dialogue for an event to trigger, you open the pause menu and click on Nightwave. I'm not going to do it just in case it breaks anything, but it will interrupt their talking. And then, so if you have an event that has to trigger after a dialogue chain is ended, it will trigger immediately with Nora skip. Like, a really good example is if you are waiting for your air support charges. So air support, when you deploy an air support charge, it is authoritative on when Ordis talks. However, the problem is Ordis will always speak after everyone else is done speaking. So, if you are in a situation where you have like really long mission intro dialogue, like you're just having a bunch of yapping from various characters. Like, honestly, Albrecht's Lab's Disruption's a good example, where like Drussus and Parvos talk quite a bit at the beginning. Or Drussus and Lloyd, I think, rather, talk quite a bit at the beginning. And so you're sitting there for like 20 seconds waiting for it. You can just use Nora skip. Click on that button, and you'll just jump straight ahead if you need like an air support charge or something like that. Another useful one that someone just mentioned, yeah, Subpsycho mentioned, is you can skip bounty dialogue, so you don't have to wait as long between bounty stages. You can just Nora skip when you finish one of the bounty stages, and you'll just progress immediately to the next one. Does that work on console? I'm not entirely sure. I would imagine it probably does. But I don't play on console, and I haven't played on console in like 10 years, so I don't really know. Is done with that formula. To be perfectly honest with you, I would imagine that at best Tau will have an open world. I doubt it will be an open world. It seems like they pivoted back to more traditional tile sets because of the community pushback with Heart of Deimos, which, to be honest, I kind of don't like. Don't get me wrong, I love the tile sets we've gotten. Holy fuck. Anyways, I love the tile sets we've gotten, like the labs in Holvania. But, I think that, personally, the open world formula works phenomenally in this game. But I think that the problem, on some level, was there was a huge amount of pushback when Heart of Deimos came out for it just being the same thing. And honestly, no, it wasn't. Like, Heart of Deimos, all of the open worlds have a lot of distinction between each other, if you ask me. But at that point, the community was just kind of fatigued with the formula. And I think Deimos was kind of like received enough pushback that people didn't want it to happen anymore. So, after the pushback from Deimos, they kind of decided they were going to double back and rethink their approach. And the next open world we'd get was like 3 years later with Duviri. And Duviri wasn't even really a conventional open world. Like, I think that there are parts of the formula that kind of suck. Like, grinding through syndicates is just, generally speaking, fairly boring. Mining and fishing, you can only really do that so many times the same exact way before it stops being fun. I think that, like, that was a big part of the fatigue of Deimos, I imagine, was people were getting sick of those menial tasks being reintroduced over and over. But the gameplay of the open worlds overall I actually quite like, and I hope that we see more conventional open worlds one day, but I guess we'll have to see. think we're getting a new star chart. My thought is we might be getting a new star chart, but not as extensive as the current one for sure. My hope, honestly, is that throughout 2026, we'll kind of get, like, updates that just keep adding, like, planet after planet over the, like, next year or two. But we'll kind of have to see. Oh, it's an Eximus. That's cringe. I have to just jump attack. I'm just crushing. This is honestly, unironically, what it's like playing on a new account. Is crushing on Exalted Blade as much as possible. Oh, I'm actually... Is this my first Ribbon Sliver? Cool power outage 369. Thank you, Idan, for wasting your money for the last year and 3 months. Hope the suns crash into each other. I don't expect that. You know what's weird, though? I can't sleep. Send help. Well, I guess I can put you to sleep with my boring-ass gameplay, so don't worry. But, Tau is like a real-life star system, right? Tau Ceti. It's in the constellation Cetus. It's, I think, about 12 light years away from us. Tau is a real star system. We don't know a ton about it, because studying star systems that are far away is fairly challenging. But Warframe's version of Tau is just straight up nothing like it is in real life. Like, they didn't even really try. And I don't think that that's, like, necessarily a bad thing. I just think it's kind of weird. Can you hurry up? Fuck you. Go my conversion therapy orb. It actually worked. It converted him from here to somewhere else. Here to there. Cool. Changed his pronouns to was worth. Early lunch for Sentient Kanzu? Yeah. So, way to drop Tau IRL. So, something for reference as well. This is something that I just think is super fucking cool. So, does anyone here remember when Angels of the Zeramin released? There was a multimedia Zeramin ARG. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when they did the Zeramin ARG? It was like you had like a... So, if you were confused by this, fair enough. But during Angels of the Zeramin, there's talk about Kira, who becomes the Void Angel you kill at the end of the quest. Kira, if memory serves, was basically like the game master for the Zeramin ARG. She was the one sending us all the information and stuff like that. The Zeramin ARG had a bunch of stuff going on from like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. I think they were on Facebook. A bunch of different crazy steps, and one of them even used, I think it was Usenet? Like, there was a bunch of crazy shit that they had done for that ARG. Like, I'm honestly glad the 1999 one was simpler, but something that I think is really cool. So, well, I'm at the end of the quest, shit. So, one of the steps... Dude, I love how Lloyd just, like, stands up with the Xylock Prime. This gun is way too big for his twink-ass frame here. Anyways. So, one of the steps for the Zeramin ARG was we had to align a satellite with Tau. To, like, broadcast that was our destination, right? And in order to get certain information for that, we had to find an account called, I think it was Carrier Signal, in Cetus, because Tau is in the constellation Cetus. So if you went to Cetus, you would find a bot typing in the chat over and over again what you needed to progress the step, which was so fucking cool. I honestly, like, I might do a video on the Zeramin ARG one day, as well as the 1999 and the Fortuna ARGs. Because they were just, there's so much cool shit in them. And yes, beating Warframe is every single main story quest. Hello, bro. This is the most screen time these things will ever get. It's kind of disappointing. ARD's nuts? True. Oh, I have to fight them again? Cool. Man, if only I could have my nuke slop Saren. The indifference approaches. Fibonacci, the indifference is here, brother. Did the drones did the drones just show up at your current MR? Yeah, fortunately the drones still showed up. I don't have a pinned comment. I'm gonna be real with you, reworked Cool Kid. The pinned comment didn't do shit last time. So, We're not doing it again. Didn't even know. So yeah, Warframe ARGs are really rare. Like, Fortuna was in 2018. Angels was in 2022, so 4 years later. And then we had the ARG for 1999 and 2024. Ow. Lloyd just screaming, "Get out." You know, I had a thought process there, but it just fell out of my brain mid-sentence. Never mind, actually. Great stream, I know. Wake up my ugly-ass creature. Have you guys seen that image where the dude is, the dude's in the fucking, I'm sorry, I'm losing time for this, but the dude's in the museum, and he's fucking, like, looking at this statue, and there's this text notification at the top of the screen that says, like, "Bro, we should procreate," and he's just like, "Not now, dude, I'm observing the creature." I'm gonna have to find that image for the video. That's what that reminds me of. I also love how the gargoyle is just reading the book. "We have come for your lab. Get out." Yeah, something like that.
Your sole desire was to suffer it.
Beat his ass, beat his ass. This is probably not optimal, but, you know, I can actually kind of bait the boss's AI this way. I can just have him keep swinging at me and never actually do any real attacks. Well, I guess except for that one. Oops. That's not much faster. I think Exalted Blade's probably going to be the way to go, just for, like, simplicity. Really, the new player, if I've learned anything from this speedrun, it's that the new player experience is hold E. It's hold E. Why is the gargoyle studious? Yeah, genuinely. Look at him. Hold on, look at him. Look at him. He's so studious. He's reading the Bible.
You aspired to be worthy of me.
Lloyd is just here in the corner. He's shooting at the floor? You can tell Lloyd was not trained, you know, with weapons. Look at him. Oh, he's going in deep. What the fuck? Lloyd, are you insane? Dude, Lloyd is helping me with the run. This is actually Lloyd. We went from twink time skip, or to twink time loss, to twink time save, rather. And twink time skip. That also happened. We're now on to twink time save. Lloyd is helping. Ow, I'm getting my shit rocked, to be honest. I have no way to heal myself. Thank you, Lloyd. No, fuck it. Commit, commit, commit. Thank you, Lloyd. Alright. I accidentally hit the split when I probably shouldn't have. I don't remember what the undo split hotkey is. Hold on.
Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut.
Undo split is numpad 8. Okay, hold on.
Undeterred.
There we go. I hit it on accident. Why do you even have a ribbon on? Someone told me to equip it, and I thought it'd be funny.
Struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fill and ruinous growth.
Fish time loss. Fish time loss. Cool Yahoo gargoyle? Okay. Are we dead ass? You skip the homosexuality QTE? I'm sorry. I need to save time.
Huh?
Like, we just laughed there, and then that was it. I can't skip this cutscene. If you can skip certain dialogue, but I'm avoiding it, because during the War Within, I broke the quest and had to relaunch my game by doing that.
We had a deal. The deal was
Yes, thank you, Hoot. Hold on.
handshake.
I'm gonna show this, because I can't do anything anyways.
Though from the deal, the we
Oh, well, send it to me too. Alright, check this shit out. This is what I'm talking about. When I was looking at the gargoyle, I was thinking of this image. Not now, bro. I'm observing the creature. That's the type of shit I was on when I was looking at that thing. Alright, that is time for Whispers in the Walls. 16 hours and 20 minutes.
Remember to hand in any Voca who
Now it is on to... I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
Unread inbox message.
The Lotus Eaters. Cool. 8-hour hex time loss, perhaps. Like a fat croc. I know. It's the same vibe. It's the same vibe. Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun. No time lost today. No time lost today. Don't care.
Oh.
Of course, she's on her phone. Zoomer Lotus.
It's him. I knew he'd come after you next.
Do you mind explaining exactly what you mean by that?
Okay, I can't skip it now.
You, my child. The great indifference wants to take.
I don't care, I don't care. Optimal mashing, optimal mashing. She's on Instagram Reels. She's getting sent... her Instagram Reels is either gay porn or beheading videos. That's what I've heard about Instagram. Bingus! Hey, Bingus. Is Cool Kalimos still here? My AirPods are in. Daughter be like... Bingus Prime. Bingus Prime. Oh, I can roll. Alright. No, Bingus, come back here! Bingus time loss. You know, when 1999 first came out, before we'd seen any of the Kiss cutscenes, they all got leaked. They all got leaked. And I remember looking at one of them, right? Like all the Kiss cutscenes. And I was looking at the timestamps, scrubbing the timeline, right? And I saw that it was like, you know, Arthur, Aoi, Amir, you know, Letty, Quincy, Eleanor. And then the last one just had Kalimos. And I just remember thinking to myself, why the fuck is Kalimos in the kissing montage? Don't tell me we're gonna kiss the fucking cat. Thank God that is not what happens. But I saw that, I was like, Kalimos? What the fuck is she doing here? Honestly, though, I was staying unpartnered just for the Kalimos cutscene is worth it. You just hug the cat. Wait, 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 wait. Hi, Bingus. You know what's funny? So that phone there, during the ARG for 1999, one of the steps was you had to hang up the phone so the internet would work. Which was genuinely fucking brilliant. It was during that time, the update hadn't come out, but the mall was around because of TennoCon. So you had to hang up the phone so the dial-up would work, which was a hilarious step.
Life itself. It's grown so loud. It tries to follow in his footsteps.
Game just stole it from me? Damn. A little forehead kiss? I mean, maybe, yeah. Margaret said she's about to cry. Alright. Lotus Eaters was complete 4 minutes after. Alright, everyone, we are now on 16.5 total hours into this run. We have arrived at the final quest. Kalimos. I hope you all are ready for this. This is the final quest. And Hiroshima time loss. I can't skip this cutscene, bro. Hiroshima time loss. Fat man time loss. Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess we're just waiting for this. Isn't Jade Shadow's final quest? We've done Jade Shadows already. I was doing this, the quests in the order the codex on my main account had them listed in. So, Jade Shadows was actually first, according to the codex. So, that's how we did it. Oh, right, I have to speak to Aoi. Just kidding, don't care.
Did you take my damn keys?
I like how I just... The only one that I actually accuse of stealing anything is Quincy. That seems racially motivated, Arthur, with the way I'm skipping. Like, the only dialogue that came out was just Arthur's just wandering around looking at everyone, and then he gets to Quincy, like, did you take my damn keys? And then he walks off. That's questionable as fuck. Realistic Arthur gameplay? Damn. That seemed very racially motivated. Racism time loss part 2? Oh no. Racism Time Loss got a sequel. The one that we really hoped wouldn't happen. Should I romance Arthur? Curious. What do you mean by that? Select summon a Tomocycle to ride. How do I tell the game I'm already on this motherfucker? You gotta just jump through it. It's customary. Hey, the character that they threw away for 6 months. Why is Arthur not using biotic rounds? Did he not play during the last night? Wave! Oh, ow! I just realized I don't have to fucking do shit. What am I doing? Oh, hi! Jamaican-coded Warframe. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Drunk driving time loss. Oh, shit! Drunk driving time loss.
We could have been allies, kiddo. My school drop? Put that thing down!
Drunk driving time loss. Where's the mission objective?
Too slow, Arthur.
Where's the boss?
Had it under control.
Benstar's voice could snap me in half? What does that mean? Opening and closing Night Wave. I'm avoiding doing more Nora skipping after it broke the War Within. I just don't want to risk it. I lost enough time in the War Within having to restart my game. I just don't want to bother. Like, I don't want to risk it again. So give me the rocket launcher. All right, check this. If you shoot a Skaldra's balloon out of the sky, they'll take fall damage proportional to how high they fell from. So you can insta-kill them that way. Hear me out. If Fervon tank, which phase? Beer time law? You can't tell the time? That's true. Once it was replayable. I actually don't think I have replayed the Hex quest. Can't skip this, so we're now on the tank time loss. Does it matter? Yes. Hurry it up, Eleanor. Balloon popping stuff I got through last week's ETA for the assassination rockets. Honestly, yeah, that's very helpful for me as well. Dude, Arthur's got that shit on. Look at his fucking J's. He's got the light up Skechers. Look at his feet, dude. He's got the light up Skechers on. You guys think? Okay, I don't use his skin that often, but does Amir? Do you think Amir would wear Heelys? I think Amir would wear Heelys, honestly. So I feel like were Heelys more of a 2000s thing, or were they still around in like the 90s? I remember them being in school when I was a kid, but, you know, I was born in 2002, so, like... 100%. When they spawn, they are super tiny and quickly grow for an optical illusion. If you kill them immediately, they stay that way. Okay, that kind of goes hard. We're a 2000s thing? Okay, so I wasn't sure if they were around in the 90s or not. Heelys were invented... Oh, wait, in 1999? Please tell me that's true. Hold on. No, I gotta look this up now. When were Heelys invented? Heelys time loss. Oh, I can't skip this anyways. It was 1999. Okay, guys. There is a chance Amir could wear Heelys. Also... Okay. Hurry up! Why is she waiting for the commercial to finish?
Whole lot of metal in there.
John Warframe! Oh my god, wait, you're right. John Warframe is back in action.
You heard him, and I'll twist you inside out.
Don't care. Pop balloon.
Try not to scratch the paint.
Come to my pizzeria. Thank you, cool Freddy. Suit! My beloved suit. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little annoyed that the quest just forces you to play Excalibur for a while. Especially considering that they're just gonna do that again.
We get in Trati and put a stop to this.
Do I even have any mods? I mean, I'd assume I do, but... They're kind of doing that again with, with old piece, and I'm a little like I don't want to play Excalibur for every damn quest. So I guess the Excalibur Prime is fitting, but Eleanor's like 40 something. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Man, Rusalka, you were a cool villain. It's too bad you just vanish. She's fun in Isle Weaver, at least. I don't, yeah, this is John Warframe. This is a Blueprint reference. Dude, I don't know if Blueprint is still here. I don't know if he actually has joined this stream yet. He, So when we did the new war, there was that bit about how, like, Era, they leaked to the group chat, and then the just, like, ballast, we have to blow up the Origin system. Blueprint actually drew art of that. It's fucking hilarious. Just use the frame you entered the quest. Yeah, like, I get that they wanted Excalibur for the dramatic setup of, like, the clashing blades, but I wish you could play anyone you wanted immediately, but nah. It's cool print. I'm sorry, yeah, that's true. It's 8 a.m. I'm sorry that I'm presumably waking up to this dog shit of B. I'm gonna be honest, where's the art? I would show it on stream, but I don't have his permission to, so if I can't ask him right now, I'm not gonna show it. But he did post it in Stuff You've Made in Gratalar Gang, the Discord, so if you're in the Discord, you can look there and you can find it. You know, honestly, it's weird. Like, I've been here for a bit already. I did not notice, I am sorry. But, what happened to your blue Sona? Oh, I still have it. My Warframe is strong. I like how the operator isn't involved in this quest. So I like to think that we're just seeing cool operators, like, thought process, but, like, completely disconnected from what's going on right now. Dude, the blue Sona meme was so pervasive that, like, Blueprint banned that word from his Discord for a while, which was so fucking funny to me. But, like, kind of back on topic, when I saw that, like, piece of art that was referencing, like, a joke that it's not I made, it was more we made. Like, the people who were role-playing as Ballast and Era in the chat kind of are what did the setup for it. But cool refrigerator 369, oh hell no. But it's honestly kind of surreal, like, seeing art from someone like Blueprint, or really anyone, honestly, that is inspired by or directly references something I made. Like, like, all of the art Fanged Wisp has drawn that refers to, things that I've made, which, by the way, Fanged Wisp's art is fucking hilarious. And I wish that I had some social of theirs to plug or something, because everything they draw is just, their art style is so fucking funny, and I love all of it. And it's, like, seeing people draw art of, like, in reference to things I've made or, like, done autonomously, like, I didn't ask them to, they just made it because they wanted to, is so surreal to me. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I'm a smaller content creator, so I don't get, like, fan art that often. It is overwhelmingly Wisp that has drawn the majority of it. So anytime I do get it, it's just like, well, damn. Like, it makes, I don't know, there's a strange feeling to it of, like, it's just kind of surreal to see that someone took the time out of their day to use their talents to express something, you know, like that. It's my crown. Sailus, what are you geeking about? Discovers he's famous. Famous is a strong word. I'm not even that popular as a Warframe YouTuber. I imagine the majority of the Warframe community probably doesn't even know who I am. Oh, that's a time loss. I should have done it in the air for the faster animation. Atomic cycle time loss. Ooh, I cannot believe I actually pulled that slide off. All right, into the subway we go. I'm picking up a cold cut combo. Oh, it's bad news, everyone. Bad news, everyone. It's raining outside. Dude, if my fucking power goes out again. If my fucking power goes out again. Number one. I'm pretty sure that the crown is actually based on quantity of both chat messages and donations. I think that's how it works. Alright, yep, see, that's the faster animation. That's what you gotta go for. Alright, go, 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 go. Head-on collision time loss. Family of 4 killed time loss. I don't have time for this. Yapping crown. No, not Arthur. I've been Excalibur this entire mission. Are we beating the Hex? Yes, we're on to the last quest of the run. I'm losing my fucking voice again.
So what do you want me to do, Letty?
Not the family of 4. I can't move any faster. People are fighting about the crown.
Anyone still stuck here is tech rot anyway. Sometimes you have to amputate, Owie, and cauterize.
RP walk time loss? Yeah, deadass. Don't care. Apparently, they talked about this during TennoCon. For this scene, all of the, they only have 3 mocap actors, so they had to do that entire cutscene in, like, 2 chunks and stitch it together. Thoughts on Soulframe? I haven't played it in quite a while. I want to go back when they've done more new player experience stuff, but it's a cool game. The Crown. I like how at this point, Robin's just barking in the chat to try and get enough messages to get the crown back. Oh, Saelius doesn't even have any of them anymore. That's fucked up. Oh boy, the 10-minute survival. Why are you mocking me? Did you guys see that? What the fuck was that shit? Are you for real? I walk over to Quincy, he's just sitting there mewing, and then he fucking... What the fuck? Is that how the crown works? I have no idea. I think it's based on chat message quantity and donation amount, but... Okay, maybe we need to shut down the chat to stop this. I'm pretty sure that it goes based on that until someone donates. I believe if you donate, that always gives you priority. Well, I think Saelios might just steal it. No fucking way. Saelios, your gifted membership went to fucking Cool Yowie Lloyd 369. Are we dead ass? It didn't even give you the crown back. What the fuck? Is it only regular donations? That's rigged. That's fucking rigged. Cool Yowie Lloyd. I hope that when I make the video, your username is still Cool Yowie Lloyd, or this is going to look completely fucking insane. This is going to be the boring part of the quest, though, so I'm just going to kind of we're just going to hang out for a bit, because this part of the quest sucks. Cool tech drop 369. Oh, God. As soon as that went through, I have bad news.
Eleanor, you sensing any civilians down here?
Not one.
So, wherever they're hiding out, it's above ground.
Oh, an elemental ammo pack. Thank you, Quincy. And an electric one. Oh, how kind. Splendid. Evelyn, are you just timing people out for the chat spam? I don't even blame you, but I've been avoiding that because it deletes all of their messages in the VOD up to that point, which is a little annoying if I'm responding to them in post. Then you can't see it anymore. I wish YouTube did not do that. I wish you could mute someone and have it not delete their messages. 1984. That's true. This will be our certified lurker moment. If we could, if you have been like hanging out in chat, haven't been talking much, you know, just kind of been hanging out, could we get some 1984s in the chat, please? This will take like, I don't know, probably 10 seconds for you guys to hear it, but if we could get some 1984s as our certified lurker moment, I'd appreciate it. Just to let me know that you're hearing that, you're all right. 1984. Actually, 1984. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Keep your eyes out for another health scrubber.
So nobody will know what happened? Oh no. Oh hell no. The IRS is here? That happens sometimes. You come up with the weirdest lurker moments. I have to have something that's short enough to type quickly and easily, and something that's also not charged enough that it would be like something that people wouldn't want to type. Like I told people as a lurker moment to type :3 in the chat, and like half the messages were just no. So Certified lurker moment, but only if you're LGBT. Type :3 in the chat if you're LGBT. That's how I know. That's how I know. Anyone who actually like capitulates and does type :3, yeah, yeah. There's the nose. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about now, right? Yeah, you see what? It's the same thing. It's mostly :3s and then just the occasional no. Depends on the day. What does that mean? Yep, seeing plenty of no's. What if I'm BLT, like the sandwich? The well-restedness in your voice. I didn't actually sleep that much because of my power outage. I think I got like 5 hours of sleep. But compared to yesterday, I'm fairly well-rested. What in the fuck was that? Wave dash time loss. Any LGTVs in chat? True. If you're part of the LGTV community, that's a good question. What should I have the LGTV say? What if you're CMYK? Like the printer? Like the color? Like, was it the negative color system? Oh, you're pilk? Damn. Any LCD TV? Any aces in chat? We're just damn clankers. Z41, you're a... Actually, never mind. I'm not going to finish that because I think I'm getting rage baited. The V stands for Captain Vor. Dude, I wish Cool Vor was still here. Cool Vor was there since the beginning. He had been LARPing as Vor the entire playthrough. Any STVs? Any CRT? And it's just a bunch of acronyms. What the hell is going on? Any void luggers here? Bread. Thank you, B-Ghost. Bread. Hold on. Bread time loss, but it's okay. Bread.
See, this is why the Major wears a freaking face mask.
Bread.
You're as infected as the rest of us, Letty.
Yeah. Look up latent infection, bitch.
Bread is never a time loss. Honestly, this is just like a hard-coded 10 minutes of waiting. I can't really speed this up. What's your opinion on the LG TV Plus completely unironically? I mean, LG TVs are fine. That's fucking hilarious, though. No more bread, we ran out. Go get more! What happened to the NSA? I think NSA is still one of my channel members. I haven't seen him around on this stream, though. Mandatory... Okay, what do you... Cool Freddy369 said any Latinas in chat. What the fuck? Freddy, what do you mean? Before the timer is done? That's true, but I feel like I'd probably just get lost. I could speed it up by going for extraction early, but I feel like I'd just get lost. In the lounge room? Damn. To shave off 30 seconds? Yeah, if only. I love Latina Sonic. Fucking hell. Dude, my coworker... Okay, so I have some lore to divulge for you all. Anyone who wasn't here for yesterday's stream or during this part, I'm going to sound totally fucking insane. Does anyone here remember Cool Pregnant Sonic 369? Do you guys remember that? You guys remember Cool Pregnant Sonic 369 from yesterday? So, the reason that happened was because of my coworker Zach. I like all the is appearing in my chat. I know, right? So here's some lore. So we were at work, and my coworker Zach was talking about how he was excited about the new Magic the Gathering collab that was going to happen with Sonic. And he went on about how like he wanted to make Sonic a mountable creature, you know, because of the obvious sexual like innuendo of that statement. And I was like, Zach, why are you so like dedicated to doing this with Sonic? And he said that he was going to make Sonic pregnant, and he just looked at me and goes, what's the problem with pregnant Sonic, Hayden? Everyone gets pregnant. And I remember thinking to myself, this job sucks. So you know, at this point, Zach has repeatedly tormented me with pregnant Sonic. He 3D printed me this shitty model of pregnant Sonic that I keep in my backpack. And not even just that. He told several co-workers that I wrote gay Sonic fan fiction when I was a teenager. This is completely untrue, by the way. So now I'm out here battling this misinformation that I wrote Sonic Mpreg Yowie in my fucking teens to my other co-workers. And that's like, dude, I'm a Warframe YouTuber. My life is embarrassing enough. You don't have to make this shit up about me. So he wanted to join my chat as Cool Pregnant Sonic 369, but his account that he made for it was messed up, and he couldn't type in the chat, but someone else stole his gimmick when it got brought up. So, I had to inform him. His idea of Cool Pregnant Sonic, even if he didn't do it, went completely off the fucking rails. Because there were several Cool Blank 369s that were pregnant in that stream. There was pregnant, the Unum Tower. There was pregnant Teshin. Shout out to pregnant Teshin. He typed in the chat, "Oh shit, I can't change my name for 2 weeks," at the end of that stream. Cool Pregnant Hunhow. I believe that was one of them as well, yeah. So that was funny. So I sent a text to my coworker Zach after I got up, like, I just want you to know that your stupid fucking gimmick ruined everything. There was like half a dozen of these people.
Isn't it great? Come here, guppies from the hack.
I think she's just playing some like generic dance. I like pregnant Teshin. What the hell? You guys think we're on pace for sub 17? I think we're gonna do barely. I think we're gonna do barely above 17. Because we have to do the mission where we have to like fight Major Rusalka on the truck, and then we have the part with the Talimus. I don't know why it wouldn't let me pick it for a second there.
If you are seeing this, your loop has been altered.
Knew about not Jesus Christ. About pregnant Sonic. I'm sorry for you. My coworker Zach torments me.
Soon, the murmur will crawl.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. TV time loss. Late night show time loss. This is the Albrecht show. He's gonna start talking about politics. I'd sit there and mash left click because we have this again. No, boss, you don't do SP. I'm not doing Steel Path. That I couldn't do the game in a day if I had to beat every node. That's insane. Old man yapping time loss. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. I do not give a shit. My bald ass drifter. My drifter looks, is he less bald, more like he looks like he just went off to boot camp. Ta-da! I have gone from Excalibur to Excalibur Umbra. Significant upgrade. Please get me from McDonald's 1990 or from 1999. Thank you. Will do. I'll make sure to actually. I'll bring you to the play place. Balls win. Become cool. I'm honestly, I am so glad nobody made a pregnant Cool Kid account. Now that I've said that, it's gonna fucking happen, and I'm going to hang myself live on stream. But
Meet me across town.
Probably should have slid there. I like how they made this Atomicycle and then just filled the street with random trash for you to run into. It's like the FRV in Helldivers, where we got the city mapped and we finally had proper roads to drive on, but they're just full of bullshit.
If there's a chance we have to try. Only he can stop it.
You fucked up? Yeah, I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I was just glad it didn't happen yesterday. I should have been pregnant Lloyd. Okay, that would have been pretty fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, if I didn't fuck around so much, I probably could have done this in sub 17 hours, but I think we're going to be a little bit over. I think we're gonna be a little bit over. Not a huge deal, but... Is Sab lurking in chat right now? There's plenty of rich content right now. Sab doesn't actually tune into my stream super often, but I doubt he's up right now, honestly. I don't talk with Sab as much as I probably should. Like, I need to, like, full disclosure with you all. Cool Owie, my beloved. If I waited 10 minutes, I could have been cool pregnant Owie. Fuck's sake. But I'm the kind of person where I just am really bad at managing my time with, like, other people. So I feel bad. Like, I should hang out with Sab more. He's a really funny guy. But Sab is also genuinely probably the craziest person I know. In a good way. But I'm just really bad at time management. Like, in a weird way, YouTube, doing YouTube has given me too many people that I know. You didn't have to skip cutscenes after all. I think that, honestly, yeah, a lot of the cutscenes I probably didn't have to skip, unfortunately, but crazier than your parents? Well, Sab doesn't do meth, so... Not my dad, at the very least, but, like, Sab is naturally crazy, right? But in like a fun way. X pregnancy any percent? Oh, hell no. Alright. Return to Owie. You weak bitch. Honestly, I think it's like such a great contrast how the Drifter kind of struggles to help lift that off of Owie, and then you have the Operator just falling from space in the old piece. It's funny about his freak. Yeah, Sab is a very funny person, if you want my opinion. I don't know how I have infinite rockets, but... That was a very aggressive lane change. I feel like we probably should have lost traction there. Do not insult my wife. I would say I'm sorry, but no, actually, what are you going to do about it, bitch? The ammo box? You know, actually, I guess that would make sense. He pulled him from Redacted. I wish I was funny as Sab. You know, I do too. Like, to put into perspective the type of shit that we're on, my friend Idan has a Discord that's just, like, a bunch of people, that are, like, and sort of like that friend clique, and Sab is in that Discord. And, or I guess he was, I'm not sure if he still is, but this was like a month ago now. Sab was in the call with a few other people, and Sab is streaming something, but I don't know what it is. And I join, and Sab is playing Skyrim, but he's playing with a bunch of different mods. So one of them is that his player model is Mesa with a giant ass. And on top of that, Sab has a spell that just makes people take all of their clothes off instantly when it hits them. So he's just walking up to random people and then just making them naked. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fucking hilarious. Hi, Rusalka. What happened last time exactly? My power went out, but we are back. Ace Sabuchi. So, like, Sab would literally, he walked up to Jarl Balgarup and then just said something to the effect of, like, get erect, and he hit him with a spell so all of his clothes disappeared. And it was just like, what the fuck am I witnessing? It was pretty funny, but at the same time, I was very concerned. That's the type, I feel like that's the type of effect Sab has on people, honestly, or at least on me, right? It's like, Sab is hilarious, but also kind of frightening. Rusalka transition goals? You want to lose your arm? Freddy, you're an animatronic. How are you supposed to become a woman with a robotic arm? Sab is in Sabuchi? Yes, as in Sabuchi. Sab is really the only Warframe YouTuber I've talked to that extensively, other than Blueprint, I guess. Like, I don't know, I've talked to Nova Umbral a bit, I've talked to Shiro Nature a bit, but I don't know any of them nearly as well as, like, a Sabuchi and, I gotta pick Volt for the culture. He's who I started with. He just wins the argument instantly? Damn. I like how, yeah, I still run through.
Mission on New Year's
Oh,
Eve,
okay, cool.
if you can get past the skull drop.
But yeah, I've spoken with Nova, Umbral, and Shiro a little bit. I guess I've spoken with Sci-Fi quite a bit, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just... You know what? Fuck it. We're just driving underground. I'm not going to hit sub 17. I don't have enough time, so might as well fuck around a bit. Don't mind me. This is what 14 beers does to a motherfucker. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring me Bambi. I gotta run him over. Oh, shit. Straight up start aim gliding because there's less obstructions that way. Okay. Why did Rubido Formation just post an IP address? It's not even like one that would exist outside of a local network. What do I do? Grim. Isn't Shiro a bad person? There's definitely like drama there, but it's something I feel like I should discuss on stream. And I will say I don't really speak with Shiro almost at all at this point. I don't know. It's not really my... I don't feel like it's my my thing to go into. I would say ask Sabuchi about it whenever he's streaming next, if you've heard anything. You get to drive a banged out Volvo. I really want there to be a Warframe 2001. Not even a valid IP address. Wait, is it not? Hold on. I can't... Why can't I scroll my chat up? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I read that wrong. It's .324. Yeah, that's not even a... That's not even a valid IP address. Would not be pleased, but you drove well enough. I mean, yeah, I'm not particularly good with it. Me and the gang. So which on Twitter I'm clueless. Listen, I'm not gonna go into anything about Shiro. That is not my place. Like I said, if you want to hear anything about that, just ask Sabuchi. A lot of anything that's like there is between those two, and I feel like it'd be shitty of me to say anything about either of them. Like without, I feel like you should hear it from them. I'll put it that way. Hero stole my family. Actually, Sci-Fi did that. Canonically, Sci-Fi stole my family on Top Hat Culture. I don't know if anyone here has seen my episode with on Sci-Fi's channel for his like podcast thing, Top Hat Culture. But yeah, Sci-Fi stole my family. I'm modded for strength of reachers at a base volt. I'm assuming it's probably not modded, but
enjoy your picnic in the park, children.
I'm getting DM'd, and I didn't realize until I just looked now that I'd been sent messages. I doubt Gamble's in the stream, but if you are, I'm sorry I missed them. Princess Lucina, like Lucinia. So many Warframe content creators. Honestly, he does. Sab is way more involved in the community than I am. Yeah, we're just about there. We're going to cross 17 hours. So I'm guessing our final time probably going to be like, what, 17:15 maybe? 17:15? Your family's invited to Freddy Fazbear's? Hell yeah. What if you saw this message now? Wow, thank you, Euro. I can't read any of what you just told me on stream. Okay. Now that I open Discord, I have to fix this. Where is the thing I have to interact with? Isn't there like a Legasite pod or something? Legasite time loss? Harambe time loss. There we go. More waiting. I predicted the 17:15. We'll see. 17-hour mark, baby. Crazy fucking fire rate. Why does my Cerberus hold 13 bullets? What? This thing's fire rate's also fast as fuck. It says burst, but doesn't have an incarnate adapter. Weird. Use my Rubido. I'm waiting at Earth's tile at extraction. Rubido, I'm sorry, you were much earlier in the run. I think you might be a little bit late. Might be a little bit late. nostalgia tile in normal missions? Yeah. Honestly, though, I do love the Zoological Gardens tile. It's really cool. Other Warframe YouTubers for. There was the thing with that one dude who... What was his name? Something Oreo, I think? Who got sponsored by a boosting service and then got mad when his account got banned. Which, like... Dude, every MMO I have ever played has an anti-boosting clause in their terms of service. Oscar, yeah, I think that's correct. But every MMO I've ever played has an anti-boosting clause in it. I can help you with it. Cool, Endo. Wow, this quest is a lot of fucking waiting. I didn't remember it being this much waiting. Wait, Eleanor also kind of has that shit on with her shoes. Not quite as light up as Arthur's, though. I only play like 2 MMOs. I've played a few throughout my life. Not many, but like every single one of them. Like, okay. I guess first of all, yeah, what's boosting? Boosting is when someone else either plays on your account to farm things for you, or they will, like, play with you and, like, basically carry your AFK account through certain content. Normally, they play on your account. Account sharing for almost every MMO I've ever played is not allowed, and a lot of that is to prevent things like that. So, like, you all can make fun of me for this, but growing up, I like to play this little awful MMO you should never play called Realm of the Mad God. If anyone else here has played it, you probably know why I'm saying you should never play it. But Realm of the Mad God, that was like the #1 reason people would get banned, is because of boosting. Because the Realm of the Mad God is an incredibly grindy game with permanent death. Realm's original concept was combining roguelike mechanics with an MMO. Terrible fucking idea, by the way, and I think the game just suffers for its permadeath mechanics. But even beyond that, Realm has a very strong real-world trading, as people call it, community, because everything is so hard to obtain. But if you have a bunch of bot accounts, you can get stuff pretty easily. What's wrong with Realm of the Mad God? That's a pretty long list in my opinion, but on a fundamental level, I disagree with the game design of having an MMO where you permanently die. It makes a lot of your investment not feel very worth it. Fortunately, they've added account levels and stuff now for more permanent progression. Maybe it's better these days, but I think that, like with Realm, you would have items that are really hard to obtain, but then there was a practice, So there's a practice in Realm called multi-boxing. This is going to be hard to explain, but Realm is a top-down 2D game. So, because Realm is top-down in 2D, your character's like in the center of the screen. So what people would do is they would have what are called multi-boxers, where they would have like a dozen accounts, because the game is free to play, and they would all be controlled by the same inputs and occupy the same location. So they would deal massively increased damage and have much better odds of getting good loot because there are 12 accounts being played by one person. It's pretty rare nowadays, but you'd see it somewhat often back when I was a kid. Also, fucking cool Urelli mating press. No, I am not building Urelli. To have a secret alt account. How to beat Warframe. I saw you yesterday, Rubico. I know you know the answer to this. What? How many time losses have I had to that fucking random tech where I launched myself into the goddamn ceiling? The Horde? Yeah, pretty much. Consume. Harambe time loss. Cool Marilena Tail Job 369. Dude, fuck this YouTube channel. I'm deleting my shit after this. Marilena... No fucking way. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way, dude. Live killing ourselves.
Get me out of here!
I can't go any faster. I can't go any faster. I can't go any faster. Steam DM time loss. Yeah, I was checking that. My friend Euro was telling me I need to hop on Helldivers, which is true. So can the rest of them. Pregnant Hunhow, you're back? Forced walking time loss. Or a farm walking time loss. Yeah, dead ass.
Eleanor is the first to die. Eleanor!
Come on, come on. Optimize, optimize. Helldiver's time loss. Hanhao cannot be pregnant. Hanhao canonically has a womb. He has said this multiple times. This segment of the quest is honestly pretty cool, though. His womb is barren. Well, now it is. Hex time loss. Why is everyone pregnant? It's hard to explain. I explained the pregnancy lore a bit ago, actually. Just watch that.
I've seen enough, Albert!
Not that old dog. This is me.
Womb is barrow? Oh, hell no. It's Sonic's fault? Yeah, quite literally, it is Sonic's fault. I'm coming, Owie. Pregnancy is my thing. God damn it, Robin. You are my girl foe. You're my #1 op. I want you to know that, Robin. From the bottom of my heart, you are my #1 op.
These gifts you have, a piece of me, given freely. But those before you were butchers.
I like the layering with like the really dark, deep voice underneath. The female voice that Rusalka gives it. I thought it was your op. You're also an op of mine, Nero, but I think Robin's gonna be my #1 op. Oh, crawling time loss. Come on. Come on. Metal Gear Solid cutscene time loss. Come on. How is there oil on the Zeraman? Call the USA? True. Come on. Cool Kalimos 369. You've arrived just in time. Oh, we're losing so much time. Metal Gear Solid time loss. He said as much himself. Bayrat, you're also definitely up there on the list of ops. I need to go to work, so bye. It's sad that you have to dip at the very end, cool operator, but if you gotta go, you know, fair enough. While keeping the crazy lore. I don't even know. It's possible people could change their usernames by the time I go back as well to get it all. I have to mute her thrice a week. I think that's a good way to put it. Robin doesn't DM me enough that I have to mute her regularly, but you know. Come on. Online time loss? I can't skip this either. Volvania Skybox is kind of wild. It seems like the whole country sits on, like, it's in a valley that's also on the coast. It's kind of crazy, dude. There's so much of Volvania we don't see. It might actually be a little bit later than 1715, because we have to just wait for that one part, don't we? We just kind of have to hang out. Also, yeah, I love the way that, like, the mission prompts show up or, like, are corrupted. This part of the quest is probably my favorite part of it, just because it's really, like, freaky. Not in, like, the normal Hex way, but... yeah, we have to do another forced waiting segment here. Could be inside a canyon. It seems like it. Like, it's in a valley surrounded by mountains with, like, access to the coast. This song is a banger, though. I remember when the Coda's released, there were people in my Discord talking about how they wish that they did a different song other than Party of Your Lifetime because they'd gotten sick of it by then. And I remember thinking to myself, like, this is why Party of Your Lifetime was made. Like, the Codas were supposed to drop with 1999. So, I don't know. It makes sense to me, I guess. How did the stadium end up in space? I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna be honest. The lore that the whole, like, the Technosite Coda flee to space and just wait there that whole time for you is fucking stupid. Things aren't going great. But I quite like. Interesting. I haven't heard it.
Eleanor,
Want to live in 1999? You know, that's fair. Latron, baby, Latron. Come on, Eleanor, hurry it up. Boom. What? The miasmite? Are we dead ass? I thought you weren't allowed to skip stuff. Originally, I wasn't allowed to. I changed the rule because I thought it would take too much time if I didn't. I think that now it's been realized I could keep the cutscenes in and still do it in under a day. But I've skipped so many at this point, I'm not going to try and go back on it now. There's not really a point. The zoom is so high. I was born in 1999. Holy shit. Are you from Hulvania? Gonna outsleep their lifespan. I don't know. I feel like that from a story angle, that like the Technosite Coda were never contested by the Orokin, by any of the civilizations that have existed since, right? The Orokin Empire, humans of the day, Corpus, Grenier. No one has ever touched that with a 10-foot rod. No one's even bothered to see what's up over there. There's just a chunk of infested orbiting Earth, which is a very big deal considering the fact that Kanzu is scared shitless about it during Plague Star, and nobody tries to deal with it that whole time. Oh, he's healing from the gas. Are you fucking for real? Eradicator time loss. Eradicator time loss. Of course, he had to heal the Dedicant, too. That's so cringe. By be on the start of the new war? Yeah, probably. Dude, he's still healing! Fuck out of here. They heal from the gas. Yeah, the gas grenades of the Eradicators. I think it's the Eradicators. Throw can heal things. Super annoying mechanic, by the way. Dedicant time loss. Why are you over here? Okay, isn't even... Bro thought he was part of the team, but he's not even marked. A boy band? Apparently. Alright, Eleanor, we got places to be. Yeah, we're definitely not getting 17, 15. Probably closer to 17, 20, or 25. Neurotoxin heals you. As far as the Skaldra use a Fervon not just as a weapon, but also to, like, augment their own abilities, so... which gave place to the Ascension of the Orokin. Yeah, I remember seeing that there was the Radiation Wars, but even so, you'd still think that someone would do something about the Coda being in space, like, eventually, right? But I guess not. Not until us. Starts healing them. Nope. You know what's bullshit? The gas can also heal the fucking Fervon tank. When you're in that boss fight, if you ever notice it randomly starts healing, that's why. I was literally about to fucking shoot Arthur.
What the hell? Wait. Quincy!
Keep my eyes open, have fun. Thank you, cool refrigerator. We're almost there. Normal infested or the Technosite? Probably the tech, or the Tech Rod. I guess both of them are pretty close, actually. Never mind. I feel like that's kind of... I'd say both are quite similar. His ass cannot aim. Trying to read the chat and snipe at the same time is not going great.
Show off. Better make a move, though. They'll get on you.
I'm seeing this through.
Did Quincy assassinate JFK? Yes. Yes, he did. Oops. My bad. First you point, then you click. Yeah, I know. I'm so bad I can't even do that correctly. Damn it. I'm effectively playing like a fucking Word document right now when I'm failing. How fucking tragic is that? Might have been... This Quincy might have been the Trump shooter. Shit. Like how Quincy just gives up. He's like, fuck it.
Don't have time for this.
Alright. I like how you play as Amir for literally like fucking 10 seconds.
So fast.
Is that supposed to happen?
Boy, can you do something?
I can't skip this. Nuke time loss again. We are on reactor time loss. I can't skip this either. Owie, death time loss. Accepts his death, yeah. No auto breach time loss, true. Really got to me. It's surprisingly graphic. You need to do Hex Finale 2? No, that would make the challenge impossible. You can't get the required chemistry. Save her? No, I don't think that's how it works. 3-ish minute timeout. I think that I honestly probably lost enough time to make up for it when I was doing Whispers. And honestly, the time thing doesn't really matter that much. It was mostly to just keep a general guideline. This isn't like a real speed run. If this was a real speedrun, this would have been really, really fucking bad. Arthur crippled time loss. I look at my phone because I got a Discord DM, and it's my friend Euro sending me, imagine Amir stroking your penis 10 times fast and shock you. Thank you, Euro. Thank you for sending me that. Alright. That's time, everyone. 17 hours, 18 minutes, and 3 seconds. But we did it. We have beaten every single main story quest in Warframe. Shut up. Well, I'll admit, considering how this went with the power outage thing, this doesn't really feel like the monumental victory I hoped it would. But at the same time, I'm glad that we did it. Thank you to everyone who bore witness to this with me. So, to validate Rebecca's claim, you absolutely can beat Warframe's entire story in like a day. It is actually completely possible. Unfortunately, the circumstances beyond my control, we'll say, caused problems and prevented that from being all in one sitting, which fucking sucks. I was really hoping that I could do it all in one go, and I'm really, really sad that I didn't get to. But now that that's done, this account will probably never be touched again. Remove this number from me at once, YouTube? Damn. But, thank you, everyone. If, you know, just to show a reel of the chat, this will be our last lurker moment. Our last lurker moment of the stream. Go ahead and give me an I was here if you're here at this monumental moment. I want to include this in the video. If I could get some I was here as our last lurker moment, I would appreciate it. I'll make sure to include you all once the video comes out in, I don't know, probably like a few weeks. For everyone that was here at the time that this was finally finished. Damn, dude. That took a lot of fucking effort. Like I said, this doesn't feel like the victory that I was hoping it would, because it wasn't all in one sitting, and I'm very disappointed that's how it went. But I think that even despite the circumstances, this is still a pretty big achievement, if you ask me, to beat the entire game's main story in under a day's worth of time. So, not too far off as well, with the 17-15 prediction on Random's part, with only 3 minutes over that. But thank you all for watching. Do it again. I don't think I'm ever gonna do something like this again, honestly. But I appreciate you all for coming out and watching this stupid shit that I was doing. So yeah, we proved Rebecca's claim. You can beat Warframe in a day, and there were several quests added since she had said that you can still do in a day. Honestly, if you're skipping the cutscenes, you'll probably be able to do this challenge for a while. I feel like it's probably going to be possible for a while to play through all of the quests if they keep this up. They've done a great... I think this has like really given me a lot of perspective on what the new player experience is like, because I think that like this has really shown me how they've sort of streamlined the experience. The fact that I didn't really need to do anything extraneous to get through the main story anymore, other than like the occasional resource grind, was good to see. Now that the loner mech is a thing and stuff like that. So I'm happy to see that like it's not only is it possible to beat the entire thing, right? You can beat the entire game in a day, but you like you can beat the entire game in a day. You shouldn't, but I think that the fact that you can means a lot. That there's no hard lockouts like the mech grind and stuff. Now, to be fair, Rising Tide was probably the worst part of this entire run. Rising Tide took so much time that I think there was a gap of like 2 hours between Rising Tide's, like the quest before Rising Tide and Rising Tide's completion. It took a really long time. What's the time in the profile menu show? I can go ahead and pull that up. My in-mission time on this account is 11 hours of in-mission time. Surprisingly few, considering. Spent more time just in my orbiter or things like that than I expected, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's the conclusion of the run. Like I said, I wish this could have been done in one sitting. It's going to haunt me for a while, at least, that my power went out and robbed that from me, because I don't want to go through this again. Like, playing Warframe for 15 and a half consecutive hours does stuff to, like, your physical health at that point, right? Like, that's gonna wear on you. And I knew what I was getting into the first time. I don't want to do it again. I think that it wouldn't be nearly as fun to do a second go around at this concept. So I don't think I'm going to repeat something like this. If you're going to do this yourself for any reason, a few things that I feel like I should say. Build the personal quarters segment as soon as you get it. Go out of your way to break as many crates as you can early on, because you're going to need the resources for things. And have better luck in excavation if you need endo, apparently. But yeah, this was, for the most part, this was pretty fun. We finished the run with about 6.5 hours left in terms of the time limit. So I am very surprised that this was even possible. Going in, I didn't think this was going to work. Going in, I didn't think that this was possible, but I just wanted to try it and see if it would work. So, and I guess one last thing to note. If you do this again, or if you do this yourself, I'm not doing this again. If you do this yourself, do not do it all in one sitting. Bad fucking idea. LiveSplit is the program I used for this. Use LiveSplit. Keep track of all your splits that way. I do not recommend doing this like I did. Do the MR2 test as a send-off? I don't want to for one reason. I want this account to stay this way, because that was how it would have had to be if I did it in one day. I don't want to move on. I don't want to progress past what would have been possible at that moment. And I will say, I did spend a little bit of platinum to rush build the personal quarter segment. Not necessary, I just fucked up. I have the relics on this account. I feel like this account... Wow, would you look at that? This is so small. Despite all the issues, and Cool Mom's new move, never again. Happy there was no pregnant cool kid 369, you freaks. Thank you, very cool. But yeah, I kind of want to keep this account sanitized from other players. My goal is to just keep it isolated. So, I'm sorry, Bayrot. I can trade you relics for my main account if you want. But this account has never seen multiplayer, aside from the random guy that joined in the beginning, because Ortis set my lobby to public automatically. Ignore that guy. Ignore that guy. He never happened. He wasn't real. But this account is sanitized of multiplayer. No help from outside players. Like, okay, here, let me just kind of do this all in one go. If you're going to do this challenge yourself, here are the criteria. You have to beat every single quest in the main story section of the Codex in under 24 hours. You are not allowed to spend real money, and you are not allowed to play multiplayer. Those are the restrictions, right? You can't spend real money, you can't play multiplayer, and you have to beat the game in under 24 hours, going through every single main story quest. Honestly, if you wanted to make it harder for yourself, you could even include some of the old story quests. No gifts. I guess that kind of falls into no other players, but yeah, that's true. You also have to turn off gifts. Like, no interaction with any other players whatsoever, really. So, the other major thing that I kind of want to mention is you could make this harder by reintroducing some old quests that were cut from the main line. If you wanted to, you could also do New Strange, Stolen Dreams, Saya's Vigil. There's plenty of side quests that really shouldn't have been pulled from the line that were. So I think that you could, like, or Howl of the Kubro, I think, was one of them as well. There are several that you could do, like, in this section if you wanted to as well. But this is what's required. Like I said, I did these in the order they appear in the codex, which is why my order was a little bit weird. Remember that one booster you got in Relay cheating? That was out of my control. Rising Tide made me go there. You beat the game before I managed to beat my shit. Well done. What the fuck? Okay, I have been sent that meme so many fucking times while doing this. Of like, can I beat Minecraft while beating myself? Where my brother Hunter was like, can you beat Warframe while jerking off? And I'm like, you can beat Minecraft in like 20 minutes. This run took me 17 and a half hours almost. Like, I can't play Warframe and edge myself for 17 hours. That's just not happening. I'm sorry. If that disappoints you, that sounds like I'm passing up a good content opportunity. That's not happening. With the streamlined main quest, does the story still make sense with the other quests taken out? I would say for the most part, yes, but the side quests that were removed will make less sense in isolation. Like, if you are a newer player to Warframe, my advice, honestly, is to take it slow. Do quests as you unlock them, even if they're side quests, and play through the nodes on each planet you unlock. Like, take your time, have fun with it, unlock things. Don't do what I did, right? This was more for the, like, for the challenge, but don't do what I did. Don't rush through the game like this. It will massively damage your experience. There is so much content in this game that I glossed over because of this. None of this stuff on Earth I did, because I never interacted with Cetus. Most of Venus I didn't interact with. Really, like, look at this. I have 3 nodes on Mercury done. Most of this game's content I completely ignored for the purposes of this challenge. You should never play the game like this. But if you are an older player like me that wants to do this for fun, you know, I feel I think that it could be fun for you, honestly. Just, again, probably shouldn't do it in one sitting. That was pretty fucking stupid. Can you beat Warframe in 24 months? True. How do I not scare them? Honestly, my recommendation for a sibling who wants to play the game, this is what I did with a lot of my friends at least. Play through the game with them as much as you possibly can. Explain their things as they ask questions. And here's the big one. Nerf yourself massively. Like, when I helped, like, my friends, like, Rosie and stuff like that early on, I unequipped all of my mods so that I would be as weak as they were, approximately. If you show up with all of your gear, they will not get to play the game, and that's not fun. If you're gonna help them, nerf yourself down to their level. Flawed mods? Unironically, that could be a good option. Nerf yourself down to their level. Or, honestly, you could also make a new account and play alongside them on a brand new account, too. Like, if you want to go through the story with them and have, like, the same power level relative to them, then you can do that, too. The Junction only. I think Steel Path is all nodes pre-New War. But yeah, that'd be my recommendation, personally, is if you're going to use your main account, nerf yourself to their level. Did they respond? I had contacted support about this multi-account thing to ask what any rules were beyond what I already knew. They never responded. As far as I'm aware, this should not be bannable. Me playing on this account shouldn't be able to ban my main account. I'm not breaking the terms of service from what I read. I did read through the EULA before doing this stream, at least every part that contained the word account to see. Like, sharing my account, that's a bannable offense. Stuff like that, or using alt accounts to farm platinum, using alt accounts to trade with your main account, that kind of stuff is all bannable, but making an alt account is, right? Like, Brozyme had one, Kengineer, I think, had one, Sabuchi's had several, even Rebecca herself said, make a new account in response to when will Duviri be replayable, back when it was an alternate start. Didn't have any problems? Yeah, so I think this will be the end for Warframe in 24 hours. This was... I don't know, what's it? I feel like the punch of this ending has been robbed of me by that power outage. I really wish that I could have gotten it all in one go. I feel like I really lost a lot of the impact of having like an exhausting 17-hour stream, you know, come to that crescendo and have it be over in one go. So I'm still pissed about that, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna kind of move on as best as I can, I guess. But thank you all for watching. I think this is probably where we're gonna go ahead and end this stream. We'll keep these all public for like the saga. Opinion on LeBron suing an AI company for making pregnant art of him. That shit's pretty fucking funny, honestly. What does beating Warframe mean? Cool Chevenant? If you have a name like that, I know that you know the answer to that question, you motherfucker. I don't even know who you are, but I know you're baiting me. Bait used to be believable. Anyways, thank you all for watching. This was exhausting overall, but it was fun. I'm glad that I did it. I think there was a lot of wacky stream lore, and I don't know how I'm going to put this into a video quite yet, because holy shit, was there a lot of stuff to cover. Especially the new war arc in the chat was a big one, but thank you all for watching. The VODs will stay up on my channel if you want to catch up on the other parts or if you missed anything. I'll try and put this into a video in the coming weeks, but I don't know how well it's going to work out because this is a lot of content, dude. This 17 and a half hours roughly. But thank you all for watching. VOD playlist is in the description. Discord's in the description. If you ever want to reach out, feel free. My DMs are open there if you ever have any questions or anything. But yeah, that's it. See ya.